I grew up along the old Natchez Trace in Hohenwald, Tennessee, where Meriwether Lewis is buried. And when I was a junior in high school, I had a great history high school teacher. And one day, for extra credit, he took us out to the old Natchez Trace, and he stood us on the old trail, and he said, "Let me tell you a story." And from that moment, I've been hooked. He told the story about Meriwether Lewis riding up to Grinder's stand, and that Mrs. Grinder met him, and that sometime that night he died. And it's always been a great mystery. I remember thinking, I want to try to solve that mystery. I majored in history in my undergraduate work at Vanderbilt, and I never thought I would have a chance to use it. I practice law for a living, but then my work with the Natchez Trace has allowed me to do some research about the old Natchez Trace history. And what I discovered is that there's a lot of history on the old Natchez Trace that's never been uncovered. And I've had a chance to spend some time in archives and courthouses along the trace, digging up documents that have never been exposed before and learning some new history. In the Meriwether Lewis story, I discovered that the man who was Lewis's bodyguard on the trip, who wrote the letter to Jefferson, that's the same letter everyone bases the idea that Lewis committed suicide on, that he wasn't there. That he was actually in court about 70 miles away on the day that he said Lewis died. And so I think that begins to unravel the whole story of what happened to Meriwether Lewis.